KFWB News Time, 5:23.
In the year since Tiger Woods entered treatment, presumably for sex addiction, clinics specializing in the disorder have seen a jump of around 50% in the number of people seeking treatment.
Dr. Bill Bercaw is co-founder of the California Center for Healing, which specializes in sex addiction issues. We asked whether he has noticed the trend.
Yeah, that's certainly been the trend. I think that about a year ago when all of this broke with Tiger Woods, certainly we noticed a spike in the number of people who were calling, who were interested in knowing more about it. Might I have sex addiction? Might my husband have sex addiction? So certainly the people who started coming in for treatment at that time, the numbers definitely rose. It had been trending in that direction anyway, as we had many high-profile people have their public falls from grace along similar lines, but certainly nobody of the stature of Tiger Woods.
But it is a problem, and it is quite serious, is it not?
Yeah, it is. And you know, I guess if there's been a silver lining with Tiger Woods, I think that, you know, so much of that kind of conventional wisdom that, you know, if you've got to have an addiction, this is the one to have.
Right.
I think that's been educated somewhat because, you know, for people who treat this thing day in and day out, you see the pain. You don't see people walking in with a smile on their face. And it's not just because they've been caught. It's because they've been living a double life. They've been trying to mask the pain that's been going on in their lives. And they're not happy with how things are going. So the other thing is, you know, they're signing up for a very intensive treatment process. And, you know, so it's not something that you want. I can assure you that.
And why is this, you think? Because of Tiger Woods, the average Joe feels compelled now to come forward and say, hey, I got the same problem?
Well, yeah, I think you've got a couple factors at play. First of all, you've got more people who are actually vulnerable to their sexuality becoming compulsive. And the Internet, more than anything else, is responsible for that. So you've got a population that's growing now that actually meets criteria for sexual compulsivity, which means they need help if they're going to reorder their lives and, you know, and affect some change.
All right, that's sex addiction expert Dr. Bill Bercaw, who again has seen a jump in patients.
Yeah, blame the Internet, Ken.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. How about free will? Whatever happened to that?
Well, free will pointed in that direction. Okay.
Okay, moving on.
Not that I would know.
Yeah, you would know. KFWB News Time, 5:25.